Every company says they are building AI agents. Every job description asks for agentic AI experience. But if you put 10 developers in a room and ask them to define it, you'd get 10 different answers. Let me give you the one that actually makes sense as an engineer. Here is the honest definition. An AI agent is just three things: a language model, some tools, and a loop. And that's it. The LLM is the brain, the tools are the hands, and the loop is what makes it actually do something useful instead of just talking about it. A regular chatbot takes your question and answers it. That's it. An agent takes your question, decides what actions to run, runs them, looks at the results, and reasons again until it has a real answer. I want to give you a real example that is going to make this click. You ask, what is 25% of 840? A chatbot? It might just calculate in its head and it might be wrong. LLMs are notoriously bad at mathematics. An agent, it says, I need to calculate this. Let me call the calculator tool. Gets back 210. Then it tells you 210. Same question, completely different internal process. One guesses, one acts. Now, scale that up. Instead of a calculator, imagine the tools are your database, a web search, a code executor, your Slack workspace. Now you have something genuinely powerful. Here's what it looks like in code, and I'm going to keep it real, not tutorial, simple. We define our tools. Each tool has a name and a description, and that description matters. The agent reads it to decide which tool to use. We pass the tools to the model. We invoke the agent with our question. Under the hood, the model is running a reasoning loop that is called a ReAct. Reason, then act. Repeat until done. The loop is the magic. One tool call isn't enough for complex tasks. The agent might call 5 tools in a sequence, each result feeding the next decision. Here's what I actually want you to remember. A chatbot only responds. An agent reasons and acts. The tools give it capabilities. The loop gives it persistence. And none of these requires magic. It's a loop you could write in 50 lines of Python. The next step from here, LangGraph. That's where you get production level control over that loop, with state branching and the ability to deploy it as a real workflow. If this clicked, follow, because that's next.